Hello, Formula One fans. You are in paddock headquarters. Thank you for watching the program. So we had cars on the grid today, 2 practice sessions, and they were really choppy sessions. The first session was hampered by rain, not a lot of time driving at all. The second session was it wasn't a normal session. Several of the cars, they had upgrades. They looked like they were working on different things. So it wasn't just a flat-out run to see who could lay down the fastest times. So it doesn't seem like we're able to draw any definitive conclusions from these first practice sessions here in the Hungarian Grand Prix. But that being said, Ferrari did, in fact, lay down the fastest lap, Charles Leclerc, and Lando Norris laid down the second fastest lap, so that's good news for those teams. Checo Perez, as you know, or you may have heard already, he put his car into the wall like 4 seconds into the first practice session. He really needs to come back tomorrow so that he's not fighting from the back of the pack, which has been his usual par, for the course these last couple of races. So he needs a rebound tomorrow. He already put himself in a hole. But a good job to the Red Bull team for repairing that car so quickly between practice session 1 and practice session 2. Finally, during the team principals interviews on the one panel session, it was Otmar, it was Andrea Stella, and Franz Tost from AlphaTauri. And the reporter had asked the question, does he see AI, artificial intelligence, replacing jobs in Formula One? And he had made the comment that AI is certainly a threat to the journalists for preparing stories for Formula One. Now, Andrea, I guess, had the best answer. He said he sees artificial intelligence as a tool to help and assist with decision-making and strategy and planning, those sorts of things. But he doesn't necessarily see it replacing, the team principal job, which they joked about for a brief moment. But it was an interesting question and deserves some additional thought. A lot of these teams have a whole crew of engineers back at the factory. They're running simulations before, during, and after the race, thousands of simulations. And I guess there most likely will be some jobs that will be replaced by AI in the future. Now, the workplace will always adjust, but it was just a good question. If you know anything about AI, artificial intelligence, or you see specific roles where you think artificial intelligence may help, drop something in the comments. I'd love to know about it, but it's something I'm going to pay attention to moving forward because it's very interesting to me how artificial intelligence is impacting really every area of our lives. So that being said, it was a choppy practice session. Like I said, you can't draw a lot of conclusions. Let me just say this about Danny Ricciardo. He was in the car. Yuki, I think, had the 4th fastest lap, and Ricciardo was back down there in like 12th or 13th. But I don't want to be too judgmental on Danny Ricciardo yet because he just hasn't had a lot of time in that AlphaTauri. So maybe tomorrow I'll have some more to say about Danny Ricciardo and his run. But right now it really is just too soon. We haven't seen him behind that car long enough to really judge his comeback yet. So more on that tomorrow. Thank you for watching the program. All things Formula One. Paddock Headquarters out.